For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out alphatradingcardgames.com.
What's up, docs? This is Sabro54. We're going to start things off with a double feature to showcase our Maw Blaze deck in action. Has a nice ring to it. Maw Blaze, Mawile, and Blaziken together. Kind of an unlikely combination when you think about it, but at least I can make it work, make something work that's different. The idea, of course, is that we have Blaziken as a backup, but you could definitely build this deck with just Mawile and not run Blaziken, run maybe a few other attackers, a more full Mawile line, or just some other trainer techs. So I'm gonna open up with my Downwings Necrozma, got both of them out. And I didn't mention this in the deck profile, but I mean, obviously you run the two just for the backup. One is gonna get the job done most of the time, but you want the two just in case one gets prized or if your opponent wants to pick on it. Why not, right? And I'm playing against a Shadow Rider Calyrex that it looks like that's running Cresselia. Okay. And I have a nice little hand. It doesn't look like it, but it's actually quite nice. I can get my VSTAR turn 2 basically. I've got the Floatstone, I've got Research, I got Lele. Of course, my opponent's going to Marnie, sort of ruin things a little bit. I regret not even playing the Floatstone. The idea is I always try to be conservative. Maybe it's the Yu-Gi-Oh player in me, or maybe it's just you can apply this to Pokemon TCG as well. But a lot of times it just bites you in the ass to be conservative. So I've drawn one less card thanks to Marnie. If I attach the Floatstone, I was going to shuffle less cards in at least. But I mean, we did see energies, we did see the Cynthia, so I'm not doomed yet. I got the Incense too, so we're still going to get the Mawile VSTAR out. Now, against decks like these, Shadow Rider, we do have a nice advantage, I would say, because our deck is much faster. It's not going to need a few turns to set up or just to build energies. You just do one attachment, boom, boom, you get the job done. All you got to do is evolve, start switching and attacking. And I guess another thing to mention as well about this deck that I didn't in the deck profile, we've got Guzma, we've got VS Seekers, but with the additional pool that you can get from Mawile, this deck has a lot of a good disruption utility as well. You can disrupt a lot if you choose to. So, gonna play down Mr. Mime as well, or Barriered. Japanese name is always better. And the tool bag, gonna give me the stuff I need. And I'm actually gonna go for a Star Rondo immediately. At any time you use this is broken, of course, free pool and a switch. Probably the best thing on this card. So I'm gonna do this to put the pressure on the Shadow Rider with all of the energies on. So it's not quite gonna get the kill, unfortunately. That's the problem with Mawile. It's the damage. It doesn't get one-hit KOs, but when you can attack so quick, it should still be good enough. I'm running muscle bands in this deck. I mentioned this in the deck profile, but I guess I didn't mention, obviously if you choose to run Choice Belt or Choice Band, or it's going to give you more damage against different Pokemon like the Vs. But Muscle Band is just a more consistent option. I guess if it's not going to get the one-hit KO, it's always going to give me that extra damage. And as we're progressing into the Scarlet and Violet EX era, even if it's not going to be on TCG Online, Muscle Band has always been just the most consistent option. Alright, so we get the other Mawile as well. DC time, and discarding 2 energies just like that with Oak. I don't like this, but I think we should be able to get by. If your opponent doesn't spend their time discarding your energies all day, you should be good with energies in this deck. You just need one attachment to attack. Plus, I mean, I've already put a lot of pressure. Another thing to consider, I guess, it's the special charge in this deck. I thought of running one, but then decided I don't want to sacrifice consistency when I'm really not going to need that many energies in the first place. Anyway, so get the KO on Shadow Rider here, and we have a great lead, plus my opponent lost all of these energies. So, really nice. Looks like she's kind of supporterless though. I don't think she played a supporter yet. Besides the Marnie. But yeah, she's not really doing much. If you can't get the Shadow Rider Calyrex to just get that draw power from that card, then you lose one of the main benefits of using that card, of course. Okay, so we got all that we need, to be honest. I don't even need to play anything yet. I'm just going to keep the stuff that I got in hand. Just keep applying pressure, get rid of her cards. Cresselia goes out. She did grab another energy with her attack, but you lose an energy when I get rid of her. So I just need to get 3 prizes left. I mean, even if she does get the VMAX out and starts attacking, I don't think she can get. There's no way you can get like a KO on the Molly. Impossible. So that's number 1. And then number 2, I would outpace you. Shadow Rider does use, I think some variants do use like Ace of Rollers or just other ways to recover damage. So the Mime can put in work as well. So just gonna keep doing the invasion retreat combo. And yeah, this Shadow Rider won't die, but it's another severely hurt Pokemon. As soon as I start seeing Guzmas and stuff, it's gonna be much easier. So I don't know what she's gonna do. She does have this hand. She's gonna use Ordinary Rod. Not what you want to use right now. Not really gonna help you. I guess put some stuff back in the deck, but you need to see your VMAX. Need to see some more stuff. And she decides to surrender. I guess it was a losing battle. So that's good. Just to show you guys that this deck can put in some work. I mean, I need to play more matches against maybe more of the broken ass decks. I hate a lot of the stuff in Expanded, but I guess we'll see as we go on. I did play a few matches with it, but I gotta play more. Alright. So, game 2. Let's see what we got this time. My opponent gonna force me to play first once again. I guess on the upside, he played first with this deck. With a lucky enough setup, you can get the Mawile VSTAR and then attack super quick. Damn, not a great hand. I guess I can fix things a little bit with the mail, but whatever I get is not going to be good. I'm going to risk it, not get a supporter because I don't want to shuffle in my entire hand. And discard the Rapid Strike energy, get Mawile V, and I'm going to make a risk, I guess, with the DCs here and the Mawile because I got the Guzma. Maybe we can pull something next turn, make an attack, and get a prize. So, my opponent opened up with these Hitmonchants. This is a hit and switch Hitmonchan from the Sun and Moon era. I think it might be from Unified Minds for Cosmic Eclipse. One of those 2 sets. Or maybe it's Unbroken Bonds. I don't remember, but I know what it does. So it's going to be this sort of a strategy. Now, the good news is, with Mawile, I can do the free pull attack, so I guess we get a benefit against this sort of a deck. I got the Guzma as well, which is just perfect timing. So get rid of the Hitmonchan with the strong energy, chomp down. Gonna get a random discard from the hand too, which is nice. Hit a fire energy, fighting energy. That's good. And I get the Oak, so we're a bit lucky here. We were riding our luck, but I did have a very bad opening start. You just run 10 energies and then you see 3. It's like, what the hell? That's not pretty. So Bird Keeper, gonna put in the Hitmonchan in the active position, get another one down. And what else? Passes the turn. Goddamn. Okay, this is huge advantage for me. We're gonna get our Mawile VSTAR right now. Great opportunity. So since you left that guy in the active position, I don't need to use my effect. Yeah, we're not gonna waste it. So Oak, get max value here, and get a few more things to play down. Adventure bag as well. Let me get double floatstone just in case you want to discard my stuff. All right. Now, of course, Hitmonchan doesn't do a lot of damage. I guess it can add up with the strong energies, the Ansi, and then the uh, the the Dojo Stadium, the fighting stadium. But it's still going to be difficult for my opponent to get prizes, do a lot of damage. The idea, of course, with Hitmonchan is that you stall, you save the Hitmonchan, and you promote decoys like the Clefairy Doll and the Robo Substitute. So as long as we can play around that shit with Guzmas and my VSTAR power, then we should be good. I already have a good enough lead, and I can use my effect, of course. So she went with he went with Marnier. Played down the Dojo as well. Got to get rid of that. I get a few things that are not that useful. I guess laser maybe. Not really. So Fog Crystal. Let me get, I guess, another Molly. And I'm gonna have to use the VS Seeker here. Can use the Guzma, of course. That's what we're gonna do. Might as well. But not yet. Since you have your attacker there, gotta make everything count. So I'm only gonna try and force him to switch, of course, when he has the decoys out. So I got 3 prizes so far. It's only gonna need a few more. There's 2 targets I can pick on at least. Just play a few more down, and then we're good. So the focus sash, yeah, not surprising to see that. This is where the laser is gonna help. Or I can just get rid of his tool. Invasion once again. Just gonna keep doing this. He's struggling in terms of energies. I guess that random discard I got with Mawile V was significant. But I'm just gonna pick on the Wobbuffet. Why not? Get rid of you as well. And then next turn, we'll do the laser shit on the Ansi. I mean, I could have done this turn, but makes no difference. Okay, Bird Keeper. Gonna get into another Clefairy Doll there. And then pass the turn. Yeah, it's just, you're not really putting up much of a fight here. But at least I'm showing off kind of how this deck is supposed to play. It's a very simple ass deck. Similar to the Galarian Surfage deck I showed a while back now. You know, simple energy attachment, quick, hit and switch. That one was a little different. You needed more energies, but you could get them easily thanks to Zapdos. This one is even simpler. And you got more HP to work with. A good ability. A lot of good stuff. So let me get Mime. I mean, whatever I get, it doesn't really matter. Gonna get another attack off, another KO, the Diancie, so loses the energy, loses the sash. Just lost everything. I just need to get one more prize left, so whatever he does, I mean, he has all of those decoys that have remained, but I can make one more Guzma play. Or at least I think I can make one, or maybe even 2. Oh no, okay, 1. Used 1 VS Seeker. So I just need to see the other VS Seeker for one more Guzma play, and that's all we need. So he finally managed to get this Hitmonchan going. Hit and run, a similar thing, I guess. And it's a bit sad Molly doesn't even have a resistance, but I guess, yeah, fighting resistance is for ghost Pokemon. Molly as a psychic is weird when you think about it. supposed to be because of it's a fairy. But anyway, with the computer search, I get precisely what I need here. Get the Guzma, and I got the Field Blower in hand too, so it's a GG basically. So hope you guys enjoyed these matches. Starting off with Mawile VSTAR. I'm definitely going to show you guys more, and then I've got a big surprise after this deck profile with another deck profile. But hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. Wasai!